A very good morning to one and all. Honorable Pro-Chancellor and Professor of Eminence, Professor Prem Vrat, Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nupur Prakash, Pro-Chancellor Operations, Professor Milind Padalkar, Registrar Colonel Bikram Mohanty, Dean Academics, Professor Swaran Ahuja, Deputy Dean Academics, Dr. Rekha Vig, heads of different departments, members of faculty, and my dear students. A heartiest welcome to today's orientation program. The NorthCap University, formerly Institute of Technology and Management, was founded in 1996 to promote excellence in technical and management education. The university was conceived in response to the acute deficiency of centers of excellence in education in the country and the need to develop relevant human capital to meet the challenges in technology and management of the 21st century. Students who graduate from the NorthCap University are expected to understand and respond effectively and efficiently to the technological, environmental, and ethical challenges that they will face in a world of accelerating change. The NorthCap University, with dedicated faculty and students, makes devoted efforts to bring the best for the society. Our aim and objectives are to provide the finest possible environment for teaching, learning, and research. Our record of success is well known. We recognize that the overall growth of the student depends on imparting knowledge in positive environment. That is why here at NCU, we are committed to create a vibrant and stimulating environment to live, work, play, and progress. The NorthCap University formally launched its partnership with Arizona State University, USA, and Santana Education on June 17, 2021, and entered into its NCU 2.0 phase. This alliance opens access to our students through certifications, accelerated masters with credit equivalence arrangements for postgraduate courses at Arizona State University and dual degree programs according to Indian regulations. Today, in the orientation program, the new students will be introduced to different spheres of the university, from administration to discipline, from credit program and credit system to non-academic aspect, from respective departments to labs, and from sports to extracurricular activities. As in accordance to our Indian culture, we would inaugurate the program by lamplighting and paying obeisance to Ma Saraswati, goddess of knowledge. I would request the dignitaries to light the lamp as their names are called out. Pro-Chancellor and Professor of Eminence, Professor Prem Vrat.
ये क्यों नहीं ऑन हो रहा है इसका नॉर्मल क्रोम ये अजीब सा आने लग गया क्रोम
Pro-Chancellor Operations, Professor Milind. Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nupur Prakash. Dean Academics, Professor Swaran Ahuja. Registrar Colonel Bikram Mohanty. Head CAC, Professor Kavita Khanna. Deputy Dean Academics, Professor Rekha Vig. I thank all the dignitaries. An outstanding academician, Professor Prem Vrat is the Pro-Chancellor Professor of Eminence and Chief Mentor at the NorthCap University, Gurugram. Prior to joining as the Vice-Chancellor in September 2011, he was Professor of Eminence at the Management Development Institute, MDI, Gurugram. Professor Vrat was Founder Director, IIT Roorkee, Vice-Chancellor, UP Technical University, Lucknow, Professor Head Center for Management Studies, Dean, Deputy Director and Director at IIT Delhi, Professor and Division Chairman of Asian Institute of Technology, Bangkok. He is an Honorary Professor at IIT Delhi and Distinguished Adjunct Professor at AIT Bangkok. He was Chairman Board of Governors of WIT Dehradun. Currently, he is also the Chairman Board of Governors of Indian Institute of Technology, Dhanbad. Professor Prem Vrat was an Honorary Research Fellow at the Department of Engineering Production, University of Birmingham, UK, and an International Visiting Fellow at University of Western Sydney, Australia. He has extensive experience of more than 54 years in teaching, research, management, development, and consultancy. He has guided 49 PhD theses, 118 MTech, and 65 BTech major projects on industrial application of systems approach and management science. He has published more than 504 research papers in reputed journals and proceedings of international and national conferences. He has co-authored 7 books and completed 5 sponsored projects and 36 consultancy assignments. He is a fellow of the Indian National Academy of Engineering, National Academy of Sciences, World Academy of Productivity Sciences. Recipient of multiple awards and recognitions, Professor Vrat was conferred Doctor of Engineering by Bundelkhand University, Distinguished Alumnus Award by IIT Kharagpur, Distinguished Service Award by IIT Delhi, Outstanding Contribution Award for National Development by IIT Delhi, Alumni Association, Uttaranchal Ratan Award, Lillian Gilbert Award, 15 Best Paper Medals and Prizes. Professor Prem Vrat was honored with the National Systems Gold Medal by the Systems Society of India. SAE India Foundation bestowed on him the Guru Award for his outstanding contributions. He was conferred the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 18th Annual International Conference of the Society of Operations Management at IIT Roorkee in December 2014. He received Dr. M.C. Puri Memorial Award of ORSI for his outstanding contribution for promotion of operational research in India and Lifetime Achievement Award 2017 by the Indian Institution of Industrial Engineering for outstanding contributions to the industrial engineering profession and the society. Rethink India conferred on him the Visionary Edu Leader of India Award on 11 December 2017, given by former President Shri Pranab Mukherjee. He was conferred the Lifetime Achievement Award by Systems Society of India and the Dialbagh Educational Institute at DEI, Agra on 5th March 2018. UP Chief Minister felicitated him on the 26th July 2019 for his valuable contributions as Vice-Chancellor of UPTU. He was conferred the Distinguished Educator Award by IEOM Society International USA on 18th August 2021. He has been on the Board of Governors of many technical institutions and universities and also on the editorial boards of many Indian and foreign journals. Now I request Honorable Pro-Chancellor Sir to encourage and illuminate our students.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kavita Khanna. Professor Milind Padalkar, Professor Nupur Prakash, Professor Swaran Ahuja, Colonel Bikram Mohanty, Professor Kavita Khanna, Dr. Rekha Vig, Mr. Pankaj Srivastav, distinguished faculty members, deans, HODs, directors of the NCU, and dear students who are joining this university in this session, and the parents, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. It's my great privilege and pleasure to welcome you all, though virtually, our first year entering students to this NorthCap University this year. At the very outset, I must compliment you for a very wise decision taken for joining one of the finest universities in this region, the NorthCap University. As was mentioned by Dr. Payal Khurana, we have been in existence for nearly 25 years. We are celebrating indeed this silver jubilee year of our existence as ITM in 1996. And all these 25 years have been extremely glorious for this institution. Even as ITM, we were known for our quality, became an autonomous institution of MDU, and then became a private university, private university created by the State of Haryana Assembly Act in 2010. For me, particularly, it's an important day for me because today I complete exactly 10 years of my association with this university. I joined on 1st of September 2011 as the Vice Chancellor, and for more than 7 years now, I continue to be associated with this university as a Pro-Chancellor. The university, as was mentioned, is quality-driven, student-focused, extremely transparent in its functioning, and we are one of the very few 100% e-governed campuses for quite some time, not only in recent times. And as a result, when the pandemic came on last year, within days we switched over to 100% online education, and as a result, our academic calendar has been always on time. We in this university follow religiously our academic schedule. We announce it in a year in advance, and exactly on every scheduled dates, the examinations are held, the results are announced, and classes are held. And therefore, as a result, is one of the very well managed organization, and for which it has been getting a very major recognitions year after year. We are UGC recognized, we are recognized by Bar Council of India, and are member of the Association of Indian Universities. And very recently, as Dr. Payal Khurana mentioned, we have collaboration with the Arizona State University, which is amongst the top few hundred universities in the world. And we do hope that in with this arrangement, there will be a transformational change in further improving the teaching learning processes. As it is, this university has enormous strengths, which is manifested by its very major strengths. We are very advantageously located university in Gurugram. Within 30 minutes from here, one can check in at the Terminal 3 of the Indira Gandhi International Airport of Delhi, which enables us to have a very effective interaction and collaboration with different stakeholders. We are one of the cleanest campus recognized by Government of India, Ministry of Education year after year. And prior to that, for nearly 16 years, we were getting the gold medal by Huda competition for the best maintained lawns in Gurugram. But that apart from the physical ambience, the focus on quality and the students, our entire focus is to make the student experience extremely enjoyable and delightful, which is reflected in enhanced employability of our graduates, because year after year, we're able to sustain more than 90% of the placement of the eligible students, which indeed is an indicator of the sincerity and the quality with which we nurture our students. And therefore, this, to my mind, is a great opportunity to all of you entering this very great institution. And we have, in fact, together will march forward in nurturing you towards academic excellence in terms of the holistic development of your personality profile, so that when you today you feel privileged, your parents feel privileged in getting admission to this university. When you graduate from here, we all and the entire country would feel proud of your contributions to the society and the nation. That's our wish. And we would like you to make use of this great opportunity to nurture your talent to the holistic extent. And fortunately, some of the new parameters of the National Education Policy 2020, although many of these we were already following prior to the formal acceptance of this university. For example, we have been always running on a credit system basis with huge amount of options given to the students through choice-based credit systems. And therefore, our focus on employability and internship and a very rich combination of humanities and social sciences and liberal arts components. In the recent time, we have given a major push to those activities. For example, as a multidisciplinary university, We have School of Engineering and Technology. We have School of Management, a School of Liberal Studies, Applied Sciences, and School of Law. Apart from that, we have the School of Professional Attachment, which indeed is expected to foster the very strong relationship between the academics and the industries. And therefore, given these parameters and our focus on holistic development and integrated functioning of the university in terms of teaching, research, and outreach, we do hope that you would have an excellent experience while you are with us. And you being the ultimate purpose for which we exist. Students are the very purpose for which a university exists, and we in turn nurture you for the society and the employers. We do hope that the overall employability in terms of the knowledge, attitudes, and skill that you'd acquire during this period through an extremely dedicated band of faculty, extremely wonderful world-class physical ambience and facilities, and a totally transparent, process-driven, quality-focused facilities. This is my great wish. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure that when you graduate or do your master's degree, as the case may be, you would have an extremely delightful experience. May God bless you for your journey with us, and I wish you all the best. And thank you once again for joining us. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for such enlightening and encouraging words. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nupur Prakash, prior to her appointment at the NorthCap University, served as Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University for Women for 5 years. She was earlier Principal of Indira Gandhi Institute of Technology, Dean University School of Engineering and Technology, and Dean School of IT at Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. She has also headed the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh. Professor Nupur Prakash earned her Bachelor's in Engineering in Electronics and Communication and her Master's in Computer Science and Technology from IIT Roorkee. She has been awarded her PhD in the area of Artificial Intelligence by Punjab University. She has been a university topper and a recipient of Chancellor's Medal at IIT Roorkee. She is a strong proponent of STEM education among girls. Professor Nupur Prakash has been honored with the Inspiring Women Education Leader Award in 2014, the 22nd Devang Mehta Business School Award for Outstanding Contribution to Education in 2014, the Cgpa's Top Rankers Excellence Award for Women Role Model in 2015, the 8th Adi Abadi Women Achievers Award in 2016, and the Lifetime Achievement Award for promoting girl-centric education in 2018 on International Women's Day at Vigyan Bhavan. Professor Nupur Prakash is credited with having published more than 100 research papers and articles in national and international journals and conferences. She has attended several conferences and delivered lectures in countries like Australia, USA, Malaysia, Japan, Singapore, Italy, Dubai, New Zealand, Uzbekistan, China, Mauritius, and South Korea. She has guided 15 PhD scholars in emerging technology areas such as mobile computing, natural language processing, cryptography, sensor network, and secure wireless networks. Professor Nupur Prakash is a lifetime member of Computer Society of India, member of Institution of Electronics and Electrical Engineers USA, and IEEE Women in Engineering Society USA. Now I request our Vice Chancellor, Professor Nupur Prakash, to address our budding students. Ma'am.
Respected Professor Prem Vrat, Professor of Eminence, former Director IIT Roorkee and Chief Mentor, the NorthCap University, Dr. Milind Padalkar, Pro-Chancellor, the NorthCap University, Colonel Mohanty, the Vardi Registrar of NCU, all the Deans, the HODs, the Chief Technology Officer, and my very dear students who have just taken admission to this prestigious university, and respected parents. A very good morning to all of you. I, on behalf of the entire NorthCap family, welcome the new students to this university. As the Vice Chancellor of this university, I assure you that you will have a great learning experience and a memorable student life within the presence of this boutique university located in the Millennium City of Gurgaon, very close to Delhi. Dear students, as you all have just completed your school education and stepping into university life, you will experience a very pleasant change and a very conducive environment for pursuing higher education at the NorthCap University. This university provides numerous opportunities for an all-round development of your personality and make the most of all these facilities available to you while you are here on this campus. The university life at NorthCap helps you realize your full potential in your chosen field of interest, be it engineering, be it management, law, or liberal studies. Just to acquaint you with the glorious past of this university, I would like to share with you that the NorthCap was established in 1996 as ITM, Institute of Technology and Management, affiliated to MD University Rohtak. And it was always known for its academic excellence and industry-relevant course curriculum. In 2010, the ITM got upgraded to ITM University and continued to impart quality education in the field of engineering, management, law, and liberal studies in a very vibrant academic environment. Later on, the ITM University was rechristened as the NorthCap University. This year, as we celebrate our Silver Jubilee, we have embarked on a new journey by entering into an academic alliance with the Arizona State University, a top-ranking university of the USA. This alliance has resulted in adoption of innovative teaching pedagogies at NCU using a hybrid learning approach, both in online and face-to-face teaching mode. The last year and a half have been very challenging for all the students and the teaching community because of the pandemic. Most of you must have remained confined to your homes, glued to the computer screen all these months. We hope to resume teaching in a conventional classroom setting as soon as the situation gets better and our government allows us to do so. However, till then, all your classes will be engaged online using our world-class learning management system, Canvas. And you would be allowed to visit the campus for the conduct of practical classes while following COVID-appropriate behavior. You will soon get to experience a wonderful campus life in the NorthCap University, which has lush green surroundings, state-of-the-art laboratories, high-tech classrooms, well-stocked library, and a very inviting cafeteria and canteen. My advice to you, all of you, is to get vaccinated as early as possible. I would also like you to know that the university has won several cleanliness awards under Swachh Bharat Abhiyan in the past few years. The recent award being the One District, One Green Champion Award conferred by the Ministry of Education. You will be delighted to have an immersive experience in a beautiful campus which maintains very high standards of hygiene, cleanliness, and greenery. Our highly qualified teaching staff will ensure a smooth transition for you from school life to university life and provide you with a nurturing environment where you can blossom as an individual and develop a fine personality. Our university is known for imparting value-based education and has created a thought lab which helps our students in spiritual guidance, meditation, and de-stressing. We also offer a compulsory course on human values and professional ethics to all the students because no matter how much you progress in your life, the age-old virtues of honesty, integrity, hard work, and following ethical business practices are still very important and relevant in life. The NorthCap University is very different from the other run-of-the-mill universities. It is a digital-first university, the best in class, which truly focuses on internationalization and innovation. As I mentioned earlier, and as our Pro-Chancellor also mentioned, that we have entered into an academic alliance with Arizona State University, which offers co-teaching by international faculty, opportunity to work on collaborative research project, and pursue accelerated master's program from ASU in USA. Our students are prepared for a global market as they end up doing many courses enhanced with e-content created and delivered by some of the best international faculty of the Global Education Network. At NCU, the students are also encouraged to join various clubs and societies to pursue their hobbies and interests. And they get to participate in many extracurricular and co-curricular activities. In the end, I would like to congratulate all of you for getting admission to this prestigious university and welcome you to the exciting new phase of your life at the NorthCap University. I wish you a very pleasant time at the university for the next 3 years or 4 years, 5 years, depending upon whichever program you have chosen to join, whether it is BCA or a 4-year BTech program or a 5-year BBA LLB program, whether you have taken admission to an engineering program or management program or law and legal studies, we can assure the parents that they will not regret sending their ward to this university. Because the NorthCap University, being a multidisciplinary university, makes you a very well-developed, all-rounded person, and it makes your academic journey more enriching and arms you with skills for lifelong learning. At the end of the day, it is the journey which matters and should be more enjoyable than the final destination. So I wish you all a very happy academic journey at the NorthCap University, where you will be able to follow your passion and dreams and achieve your goals in life. With this, I welcome once again to you, all of you, to the NCU family. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for encouraging the students. To give an overview of the university, Professor Kavita Khanna, Head Computer Science and Engineering Department, would address the students. Professor Kavita Khanna has 19 years experience in teaching, administration and research. She has done her PhD from Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, Dwarka, New Delhi. She has to her credit more than 60 publications in reputed journals and conferences, including Elsewhere, Springer and Taylor, and Francis. She has guided 21 MTech students for their research work. Her research areas include artificial neural networks, digital image processing, computer graphics, and design and analysis of algorithms. She is a versatile personality, so apart from teaching and research, she has also been pursuing her interest in music by working as a radio jockey with All India Radio and FM Gold since last 14 years. She believes that there is no end to learning, and this motivates her to attend various national and international conferences, workshops, and faculty development programs. I now request Professor Kavita Khanna to give an overview of the university.
Thank you, Dr. Payal. A very good morning to one and all present in the session today. Honorable Pro-Chancellor Professor Prem Vrat, Pro-Chancellor Operations Professor Milind Padalkar, Vice-Chancellor Professor Nupur Prakash, Dean Academics Professor Swaran Ahuja, Registrar Colonel Bikram Mohanty, Deputy Dean Academics Dr. Rekha Vig, HODs, faculty members, dear parents, and last but not the least, my dear students, the ones for whom this day marks the beginning of a whole new world. And definitely, entering into a new world is accompanied by all sorts of questions. And well, this day we try to address some of your questions, and I assure you that gradually you'll get settled down to this beautiful place, to this wonderful place called the NorthCap University. I'm Kavita, and I'll be taking you through a quick journey of the NorthCap University. Though it's not possible to cover every aspect of NCU in 15-20 minutes, but I'll try to give you an overall view of the university. So let me share my slides with you. I'll just take a minute to share the slides. So I start by the very famous quotation that a picture is worth 1,000 words. And let me show you some beautiful pictures of the place where you're going to spend the next 3 to 5 years of your life. A place which has won various accolades for its ambience, cleanliness, and quality. As mentioned by our Pro-Chancellor and our Vice-Chancellor, that we have won various accolades in terms of cleanliness, and the recent one being in 2021 was One District, One Green Champion Award by Government of India. And in 2018-19, we have been ranked among the top 5 cleanest non-residential universities in India. Apart from that, from last more than 15 years, we have been, the beautiful gardens of the NorthCap University have been ranked #1. We have smart classrooms, digital library, and a world-class infrastructure, which you will experience over the next few years of your life. About the NorthCap University, our roots start from the year 1996, and this year being our 25th year, as you can see and mentioned by the other dignitaries also, we have moved one level ahead. We have collaborated with the Arizona State University, and we are now the NorthCap University powered by ASU. So this is the 25th year of our existence, with 2,700 around students in engineering, management, law, and applied sciences, and most of our faculty members being the PhD holders from the reputed institutions. We have been ranked the top private universities in Haryana, with more than 11,000 plus alumni and a consistent track record of 95% placements. So that means this slide sums it up, and it says that you are in safe hands. If I talk of the latest rankings, the other latest rankings and important rankings that the university has obtained, we raise the bar every year for ourselves. And we, in QS star rating, we have been ranked perfect 5 in these 5 categories: teaching, online learning, employability, academic development, and inclusiveness. So perfect 5 for you for teaching, in employability, in online learning, which has come up during last 1.5 years, and we were among the first universities to start the online teaching, and that comes, the outcome has come as 5 stars in online learning. Employability, as I told, we have always got placements above 95%, so perfect 5 stars in employability. You get a overall academic development, the environment that you get over here, again 5 stars for academic development, and inclusiveness also perfect 5 stars. Teaching again is something which is our forte. We teach the latest technologies, we teach the curriculum which is industry oriented, and thus again perfect 5 stars in teaching as well. These are the other rankings that we have for the NorthCap University. We were ranked 110 in NIRF ranking in engineering category, which makes us #1 in engineering in Haryana. We have been ASIC UK accredited. We are among the top 5 UG programs in data sciences by Analytics India magazine. We are NAC accredited. By Atal rankings, in Atal rankings, we are band A. That means we are in rank 6 to rank 25 in innovations and incubation. We have been ranked 5th among the cleanest higher educational institution in this country in non-residential category in 2019. We have been ranked #1 by EDP and CSRIG HRDC in India. Among One Green Champion Award, we have been we have won that award. We have established IIC in the university in the year 2020. So these are some of the rankings which I could put in this slide and could show you what all we have. This is the broad canvas of the NorthCap University, wherein under the umbrella we have 3 schools: School of Engineering and Technology, School of Management, School of Law. Under School of Engineering and Technology, we have Mechanical Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering, and Applied Sciences. And these are the varied spectrum of programs and the specializations that we have under the umbrella of these three schools and the broad umbrella of the NorthCap University. So as you can see that the spectrum is really broad, and you can, when you join the university, you would be interacting, you can interact with all the people. If you are into engineering, you have the students of law and management to help you for various projects that you are doing, or for School of Law students, School of Engineering students are there to interact with and to bring out something the best that can come out of a student. If I talk about the tie-ups with national and international universities, as mentioned earlier, we have a collaboration with the Arizona State University. Apart from that, the other collaborations include Michigan Tech University, USA, UTM Malaysia, University of Regina, Canada, University of Dayton, USA, Providence University, Taiwan, and other universities. And if I talk of some of the Indian universities, prestigious universities, we have a tie-up with Indian Institute of IIT Bombay for spoken tutorials, IIT Delhi for virtual labs, National Law University, among the other tie-ups that we hold, to give a holistic development and a comprehensive thing for our students. So with this, the students get the right set of exposure and the material that they need for their holistic development. Now we talk about, as I mentioned initially, NCU powered by ASU. So this being our 25th year, and we are now NCU powered by ASU. So what does this mean to a student? This means that every student of the NorthCap University would be touched by ASU in one or the other form, because this makes the difference of the collaboration. With other collaborations, it doesn't. Other collaborations, it affect only few students, but this ASU collaboration is going to touch every student of the NorthCap University, be it in terms of certification programs, be it in terms of ASU contents, or be it in terms of accelerated masters or joint research. So these are the varied aspects which are going to affect every student of the NorthCap University. Along with this collaboration with ASU, we have we have an aim of becoming the digital first university, and these are the things that we have as digital enhancements at NCU. We have state-of-the-art classrooms which are equipped with high-quality video conferencing and lecture capture. The digital contents from ASU are enabled for our students, and they can access the contents. We have high-end computing labs for like iMac, high-performance machines for our students to work on. We have a digital library with all the very good e-resources available for the digital content, as has been the requirement of the pandemic also. So we have provided the complete digital contents to our students. We have a contemporary LMS, we call it the world-class LMS, to support hybrid blended learning, as mentioned by Honorable Vice Chancellor also, that the LMS that we have is the Canvas, which is a best LMS across the world. That's what I can say. And overall, this collaboration with ASU and the digital enhancements that we have at the NorthCap University, the complete experience of our students would be enhanced. If I talk about the curriculum of that we follow at the NorthCap University, we have the core courses. So we keep you grounded so that you understand the basic concepts. Apart from that, we have program electives in the forms of specializations, which give you a niche in a particular domain, in a particular specialization. We have open electives so that you can have, which are offered by the other schools, so that you can have an interdisciplinary approach, and you can, interact with the other schools, and you can come out with something which is relevant to the society. We have liberal arts courses, we have compulsory courses like environmental studies and human values and professional ethics. Foreign language is a part of our course. Skill development is again a part of our course. We offer multiple skill development courses to our students. We offer very wonderful courses as life skill courses, like one of the courses, problem solving and design thinking, wherein we entire focus is on designing your thinking before thinking the design. Then community service is again something which we have incorporated in our curriculum so that you you remain grounded and you try to understand what are the problems in the society and can come out with the innovative solutions to those problems. Our entire curriculum is project oriented and internship oriented. So you get a lot of exposure to live projects and tend to work with the very good companies for internships. So overall, we focus on project-based hands-on learning. Our curriculum is developed through industry and academia partnerships. We have in-demand specializations, and we try to give the international exposure, as I've shown you also that we give international exposure to our students. So in the nutshell, we have good domain knowledge with innovative and creative thinking for the lifelong learning. If I talk about the industry partnerships that we have at the NorthCap University, we have collaborated with Amazon Web Services. So we are now AWS Academy. Our faculty members are trained onto and certified by AWS Academy, and they now train the students. We have a collaboration with Google Cloud. We have a collaboration with IBM Open PTech. We have a MOU with ISRO, and we have a lab over here that has been developed with the help of ISRO. We have Cisco Networking Academy. We have Oracle Academy. Apart from that, we have other industry partnerships for labs, center, guest lecture, master classes, projects, and internships. To name a few, as I told you, we have a collaboration with National Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. We have a collaboration with National Technical Research Organization. We have collaboration with Daikin Industries, Mitsubishi, Cisco, Maruti Suzuki, BMW, and the list is big. I could not put all the collaborations on this one slide. This is just to give you a glimpse of how we work and what are the major collaborations that we have. We encourage innovation. And for innovation, we motivate students, we encourage students, we reward students. We have a incubation center in the university, we have a tinkering lab in the university, and we organize every year annual technical fest known as Technovation, wherein the cash prizes are given to the students. Apart from that, a Vice Chancellor Innovation Fund is there, wherein if you want to pursue a project, you can propose your proposal, your idea, and the university is going to fund you for that. So that is Vice Chancellor Innovation Fund. So these are the areas in which we really motivate our students to come up with good ideas. We encourage them and we reward them. These are the faculty achievements. As I told you, our entire faculty, most of the faculty members are PhD, and these are some of the achievements that I have mentioned. I would like to mention here that I did not mention any of the achievements of our senior members, of our Vice Chancellor, of our Pro Chancellor, because otherwise I would have taken 1 hour to complete those faculty achievements. So I talk about the faculty apart from our senior leadership. So we have all our faculty members are really working in different domains. So if you talk of the scientist awards, some of the faculty members have got the scientist awards also. We are working on certain research projects with Government of India, with NTRO, and with the DST. Multiple projects are being carried out by our faculty. Our faculty members have worked and brought us, have been awarded for doing social service or for contributing in the research, as you can see. So multiple accolades have come to the faculty members for their hard work. If you talk of funding of the projects, writing books also, our faculty members have written multiple books that have been published with prestigious publishers, Springer and all. And our faculty members are AWS practitioners. We have, our faculty members have got multiple awards for NEPTEL examinations also. For running the societies, our faculty members have been given Outstanding Branch Counselor Awards. So these are some of the achievements I could bring out to you, wherein our faculty is exceeding. If I talk about the student achievements, and again, our students, for all the hard work that the faculty puts in, for all the curriculum that we give them, and holistic development that we give them. In the nutshell, the students again bring various circulars to the university and to themselves and to their parents. So first, we got first prize in Smart India Hackathon, a very prestigious hackathon that is organized, and that was the initiative of the Honorable Prime Minister of India. And we got the first prize in Smart India Hackathon 2020. And you can see our 6 students participated in that, and they won a cash prize and again opportunity to bring their idea to the reality. Then we got Innovation Award by Alibaba Cloud. We got first prize in Deloitte Technotserve. Our students cleared Google Summer of Code. We got IEEE Asia Pacific Website Contest Award. We got second prize in Project Self-Checkout System in Detail at Delta Cup in China. Other achievements include like first prize in annual Ideathon, developing the product, some of the projects coming out with some of the innovative ideas and startups. So you can see that our students have got prizes for that. Got J.K. Paul Memorial Award for varied achievements of IEEE Society, and many, many more. If I talk about the infrastructure and labs, you can see that all the departments of our university, they have all the labs and all the infrastructure that is actually needed to, I can say that is needed for the curriculum and for pursuing your research aspirations also. So we have smart classrooms equipped with projectors, whiteboard, biometric attendance. We have latest equipments and computer systems which are i5 and i7. We have iMac lab. We have world-class LMS system Canvas, digital library equipped with latest resources, and you can see the list of the labs that we have, and you would experience all these labs when you visit the university. These are the glimpses of the labs that we have at the NorthCap University, as you can see, and you would experience in your journey. The other infrastructure of the university includes beautiful auditorium with a seating capacity of around 450. As I told you earlier, we have a lab established with ISRO, which is the NAVIC lab. We have an amphitheater, sports facilities, library, and a thought lab. As mentioned by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, we have a unique lab named as Thought Lab to channelize the positive energy among the students. These are the sports facility. We have beautiful, sports facilities, wonderful facilities for our students. Just the glimpse of the sports facility you would enjoy over your stay in the NorthCap University. As I told you earlier, that we focus on the holistic development of the students. And for the holistic development of the students, we have multiple clubs, societies, which are driven by the students, guided by the faculty members, and many events are organized by these clubs and societies. The students, they obviously, you tend to get so many skills when you become a part of a society. It develops your leadership skills, it develops your technical skills also. So it gives you a multifaceted growth. So multiple clubs and societies are there, and you can become a part of all these clubs and societies. We have moot courts, we organize multiple hackathons, workshops on latest technologies, multiple international conferences are organized wherein students volunteer to be a part of those conferences in organizing team and in submitting the papers also. We have a startup culture wherein we have an incubation center and a director who takes care of that, and a team of faculty members who help the students to come out with the wonderful ideas and take it to the next level. We organize TED Talks also for our students. As I told you that we have social service as a part of our curriculum, and multiple clubs and societies, they are working towards the social cause. These are just the glimpses of some of the events that have been organized by some of our societies like Electives, NSS, Yukti, Legal Aid Society, Road Track Club. So students, they really are encouraged to participate in all these clubs and societies, and they have worked for a cause. During the COVID time also, many students, they volunteered and helped the society as an umbrella for these societies. If I talk of, as I told earlier, that we organized TEDx also, which is a very famous event, and we have organized it multiple times before the pandemic. This event has been organized, as you can see, and the reputed speakers come for this event, and wonderful talks are being delivered. And nut out shell, with all the effort that we put in with the holistic development, with the curriculum, is the exceptional job outcomes for our students. This list is very short. We have more than 95% placements, as I told you, and we have perfect 5 stars in QS 5 star in employability category. These are the lists of some of the companies wherein our students are placed. And over the period, as I told you, you would come to know this university more. In your induction program, you would come to know the ASU collaboration, because you have many questions which I also come across when the parents meet me about what this collaboration is. So there will be a detailed session wherein you would be briefed about the ASU collaboration. We'll give you a physical visit to the university. There'll be a computer skill module, there'll be communication skill module, e-portfolio, certain departmental activities. What are the clubs and societies in the university, virtual tour, online games, lectures by eminent people, ERP and Canvas module, how you are going to use the ERP system and the Canvas, and introduction to community service. So this would give you a broad picture of the NorthCap University, wherein you would know the processes and systems at the NorthCap University over the next 20 days for this induction program. So in the end, I welcome you all to the NorthCap University, and I can assure you that you are into safe hands. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Kavita, for giving the overview of the university. Our Pro-Chancellor Operations, Professor Milind Padalkar, is instrumental in keeping pace with the changing trends in industry and improving the learning environment of the students. His role involves aligning the business model to the changing education environment in India and designed and implement strategies for the growth of the university. Prior to the current role, he was Dean Student Affairs and Professor at Bennett University, Greater Noida. He teaches courses in the field of management sciences at undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral levels. His research has been published in international peer-reviewed journals and has won several Best Paper awards at leading international and national conferences. He has long corporate experience, having performed top leadership roles in managing strategic business units, launching new businesses in international markets, leading business transformations, strategic deal-making in international and domestic markets, and rescuing large troubled projects. He has lived in the US and extensively traveled to Western Europe, Asia Pacific, and Australia for business development and client relations. He has earned his PhD from IIM Kozhikode. He holds an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad and BTech from IIT Delhi. Now I request Sir to address the students.
Thank you, Professor Payal. Honorable Pro-Chancellor Professor Prem Vrat, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Nupur Prakash, Registrar Colonel Bikram Mohanty, Dean Academics Professor Swaran Ahuja, Chief Technology Officer Mr. Pankaj Srivastava, all our deans, HODs, and members of faculty and staff, and most importantly, my dear students. A very good morning to you. On behalf of the NorthCap University, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. Every one of you has worked hard to get here. Consider how significant is this. You are one out of every 4 students who completed their 12th. When you will graduate, you will be one of 22 people in India with a degree. And you will be 1 out of 70 in India with a professional degree. So that makes you quite privileged. The speakers before me have given you detailed information about our fine university. So instead, I want to talk about you. Many of you have got the branch of your choice and are understandably happy. Those who did not get their preferred branch might be feeling a little down. Let me tell you something. It is quite likely that you will be working in a field not directly related to your degree. You may find opportunities in the fields that are adjacent to your degree or in a field which is far away from your degree. Ask your parents, ask your seniors, ask anybody from industry and he will confirm this. Increasingly, the careers are happening in new areas for which in all probability you will not be trained. Some of these may not even exist when you study for your degree. Be assured that when you complete your degree, you will have a choice of the finest jobs and many avenues to pursue higher studies abroad. So the windows and doors open for you after you receive the NCO degree. Now, if the careers are going to happen in different fields, how do you adapt if the opportunities are coming from everywhere? I recommend 4 simple strategies. First, learn how to learn. Until now, at least some of you have probably followed a rote method of learning, memorizing, and reproducing. That will no longer be sufficient. You must absorb new knowledge and acquire new skills. Some of these will happen in classrooms, and some will happen outside the classrooms. Second, learn skills beyond academics. Good academics is necessary but not sufficient. Here I will prescribe a simple rule, and I call it CREW. The first C is for communicate. Learn how to communicate. It is only through your verbal and written communication that you declare your expertise. R, out of the CREW, R is for reading people. Learn how to read people around you, what their capabilities are, what their motivations are, what their preferences are, and so on. Learn how to read people. The E out of CREW is for excellence. Learn how to be excellent. The world respects you if you do not make errors. Learn how to not make errors. And W is for working with people. Learn how to work with people, how to influence them, how to learn from them. And indeed, you will find that people around you, without speaking, will have a lot to teach you. The third strategy is to be yourself. Do not copy someone else. There is nothing absolutely wrong with you. Discover yourself and develop your own talents. Fourth and final strategy is enjoy whatever you do. It is not necessary that you must like what you do. There will be a fair amount of work that you must do and you may not like it. If you do not like it, finish it quickly and completely. Spend as little time on it as possible. Be excellent, do not make errors, and quickly finish what you consider boring so that you have time left for attending to something that you are interested in. Follow these 4 simple strategies and you will do well. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you grow and develop into fine professionals. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening the students. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. One of the strongest pillars of the NorthCap University is its administration and discipline. And Registrar Colonel Bikram Mohanty will guide our students on this important aspect of students' life. Colonel Bikram Mohanty joined us in April 2010 as a first controller of examinations before taking over as the Registrar of University in August 2014. Prior to joining this university, he served in the Indian Army for over 30 years. During the period, he commanded a cavalry regiment during Kargil War and was stationed in the Western Theatre. He had an illustrious career spanning over 30 years in the Indian Army. He has been director at Army Recruiting Organization in South India and head of defense security in the state of Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Goa. An alumni of IIM Indore, he joined the corporate world in 2007 as general manager in HR and admin in a pharmaceutical company in Mumbai, and subsequently moved to Gurgaon as general manager, HR and admin in an IT company. I would like to request Registrar Colonel Bikram Mohanty to please enlighten our students. Sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pyle. Thank you for your kind words. Honorable Pro-Chancellor Professor Prem Vrat, Pro-Chancellor Professor Milind Padalkar Sahab, Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Nupur Prakash, Dean Academics Professor Swaran Ahuja, IT Head CTO Mr. Pankaj Srivastav, HODs, faculty, and dear students. Good morning and welcome on board to the NorthCap University, a multidisciplinary, self-financed Unitary University located at Gurgaon. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to be a part of this great institution which has carved its name in northern India. Firstly, I wish to congratulate each one of you for having selected your own choice of program, and secondly, for taking admission in the NorthCap University. The university puts the students at the center of everything it does. Your experience at the end of your study and your success is important to each one of us, that is our faculty, technical and administrative staff, who work for you throughout day and night. In the course of next 5 to 7 minutes, I shall update you on certain resources that are available for your utilization during your stay at this university. Most of it has been covered by Professor Kavita, but I will touch upon those that you need to address or need to know while you are studying with us. To cater for your academic and administrative needs, the university has over 60 classrooms spread over 2 buildings currently, which is the main building and the new building. That has 17 tutorial classes, over 70 labs, 25 workshops, seminar hall, auditorium, and a neatly laid out cafeteria, besides the other sports facilities that we have for cricket, football, tennis, basketball, and badminton. Besides all other accreditations that you have been informed about by my previous speakers, we are also a member of the Association of Indian Universities. We are also a member of the Association of the Commonwealth Universities, and also accredited by the Accreditation Services of the International Colleges UK as a premier institution. Now, coming to some of the resources that are available for your utilization, firstly, I'll cover the library part. We have one of the best private university library in Delhi NCR. The library provides access to all informative resources like your books, e-books, journals, e-journals, magazines, so as to improve your knowledge throughout your study at this university. Your identity card is your library card, which you can use it for drawing of books and deposit of books. Our library has over 1 lakh volumes of books in all areas of engineering, law, management, sciences, and has got all the facilities for the students. The library timings are from 8 AM to 8 PM at night. During the time of the examination or prior to the examination, the timings are extended so that the students can utilize the facilities of the library till late at night. We also have a multimedia section and a separate reading room. We are a member of the DELNET, the American Center of Library. The library also organizes annual book fair, guest lectures, workshops, and certain amount of activities for students and faculties as well. For the School of Law, we have a separate library, a School of Law library. Now, there are certain activities which the students have to participate while at the university. The life at NCU is more than an academic experience. Networking, sports, and variety of extracurricular activities make up for an important part of a student life. We have Dr. Shrutimita Mehta, who is the chairperson of the Students' Activities Leadership Committee, which looks after all the students' activities in the universities. For holistic development of students, we encourage students to participate in cultural, sports, and technical and annual functions. We also host a wide variety of activities, including guest lectures, films, musicals, and cultural events, both at the national and international level. Our activities are scheduled to fit into the academic timetable. That is most important, allowing everyone to participate. The university has a number of societies and clubs, and we expect the new students to join one of these clubs and society during the stay with us. Some of the clubs like a Luminaire Photography Club, the Abhimanch Dramatics Club, encore, the music and the yoga club are very important, and students take to these clubs when they join us during the first year. In addition, we also have a unit of the National NSS, which provides our students opportunity to work creatively and constructively for the society and community. We also have, as mentioned by Dr. Kavita, 15 professional societies, which is headed by Dr. Sarda, and these clubs and societies are open for joining for new members. For the students, we have something known as the Student E-Portfolio. E-Portfolio is a unique initiative of the university to identify the students' interests in the first year itself, and it encourages to develop in these areas. You will continue to develop this portfolio during your stay and record all your achievements and rewards in this portfolio. Then we have something known as the Parent Information System. The university has a system which the parents are informed about the progress of their child. A portal has been set up which provides information on the academic progress and other achievements of the students, and also includes the extracurricular activities. For the students' grievances, to address the student grievances, we have what in conformity with the Ministry of Home Affairs and also the Education Ministry, we have constituted a grievance committee which is headed by our Vice Chancellor, and the faculty in charge of this grievance cell is Dr. Anjali Garg. This committee addresses the problems and grievances of the students and takes speedy, corrective and timely action. Details of these committees has been prominently displayed in all our important places in the main boards of the main building, new building, cafeteria and in the library. Now coming to the anti-ragging, the NorthCap University is a ragging-free institute. We take pride in informing you that not a single case of ragging has been reported in the university in the last 25 years. We have anti-ragging squads which are very active, and they move around in areas like cafeteria, classrooms, playing fields, outside on the main road, and also ensure that no such incident is ever takes place in the university. We also inform the parents about their commitment to inform the children about not to indulge in such activities. As far as the transportation is concerned, we in the university, for convenience of students who come from places like Dwarka or from Delhi, we operate through a third party, a AC bus service which runs from Delhi NCR and comes to the university early in the morning. We also have provision for providing necessary transport to the students who avail the local metro from the metro station at Dwarka and at the MG metro station. For students, use of mobile phones inside the main and the new building is not permitted. However, for emergency purposes, students are permitted to use mobiles in the cafeteria and in the playing fields. A word about the vaccination which I need to convey to all of you. We have made it mandatory for our faculty, technical, administrative and support staff members to be vaccinated before they come to the campus. Our aim is to make our campus a COVID-free zone for all our students and our employees. As you're aware, the government has launched a countrywide massive drive for students for all age above 18 years to be vaccinated. So I request all of you to get yourself vaccinated with at least one dose of vaccine if you have not already done before coming to the campus, and as and when the government shall permit you to do so. In addition to that, we also ensure that all our students who are inside the campus, they take all COVID appropriate behavioral norms, follow them religiously, and our guards are there to check, ensure that these are obeyed by all. In the end, I would like to say that study hard, do well, pick up a sports, join a professional society, participate in extracurricular activities, and keep abreast of what is happening around you. That is most important. And I'm sure the success will come to your way. Best of luck and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for guiding the students. Every hard work is assessed and performance is appreciated. Professor Rekha Vig, Deputy Dean Academics, will briefly illuminate students with the credit program and credit system of the NorthCap University. Professor Rekha Vig is currently working as the Deputy Dean Academics Undergraduate Programs and Professor CSC Department. She has a total academic experience of over 23 years and industry experience of 2 years. She is managing the Dean's Office at NCU and curriculum-related responsibilities as Member Secretary, Board of Studies at CSC Department. She completed her PhD from NMIMS University, Mumbai in 2014 in the area of hand-based biometrics. Her areas of interest are signal processing, image processing, biomedical signal processing, and communication systems. She has worked on a live project, Bhartiya AFIS, at CDAC Mumbai, which was a Department of IT, Government of India project, and also received DST travel grant to present her paper at an international conference in Hong Kong. She is currently guiding 6 PhD scholars in signal, image, and speech processing, and has more than 70 papers in international journals and conferences to her credit. I request Deputy Dean Academics Professor Rekha Vig to address the students.
Thank you, Dr. Payal. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you. Respected Pro-Chancellor and Professor of Eminence, Professor Prem Vrat, sir. Pro-Chancellor Operations, Professor Milind Padalkar, sir. Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nupur Prakash, ma'am. Registrar, Bikram Mohanty, sir. Dean Academics, Professor Ahuja, all HODs and senior officials. And my dear students, ready to take on a new journey and equally excited and slightly anxious parents. We are here to reduce your anxiety to a large extent and help you sail through the transition from school to college life. Today is the first day of orientation and induction program, and there's a lot more to come in the near future. I'm going to present the details about credit systems, followed at NCU, the attendance criteria, and the ERP system. Just give me a moment to share my slides. It's taking a little bit time. Is it visible? Can you please confirm, Dr.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
All right. I'll just put them on the presentation mode. So this is the orientation program for the newly admitted first year students, and I'm presenting the credit-based system, the attendance criteria, and the ARP system that is followed at the NorthCap University. I'm Dr. Rekha Vig, the Deputy Dean Academics. At NCU, we follow outcome-based learning. So basically, the vision mission of the university, as well as for all the departments, are designed. They are percolated to design the program education objectives, the course objectives, and through these objectives, the course planning and delivery is formulated in the form of syllabus, teaching methods, learning activities, and assessments. Now, the courses are assessed. All the courses of the university are assessed, and based on that, all the programs are assessed, and institutional assessment is carried out. Whatever are drawbacks, areas of improvements, those are considered on regular basis, and then these are redefined. We also take the important feedbacks from all our stakeholders, parents, students, industries and professionals, alumni, and so on. So this is the framework that is followed at the university. We've already seen the list of the programs that exist at the university. So basically 3 schools, School of Engineering and Technology, School of Management, School of Law, and these are the various programs which exist at different schools. For each program that is listed here, these are the different programs. For each programs that are listed here, we have scheme that is followed. So here I'm showing you a sample scheme for Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering. You will notice that since this is the BTech program, a similar kind of a scheme would be there for all the programs, whether it is a 3-year program or a 4-year or a 5-year program. So you can see that different semesters are listed here, semester 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And in each semester, what all courses you're going to study are listed here, and the total credits that you're going to earn in each semester. Okay, so you can see that a particular course will be listed as lecture, tutorial, practical. So this is called LTP. For a particular course called Math 151, Engineering Mathematics 1, there are 3 lectures, 0 tutorial, and 2 practical classes that you will be 2-hour practical classes. So this totals up to 4 credit, whereas 2-hour practical is treated as 1 credit. So similarly, for all the other courses, this credit division is done, and a total of 175 credits are going to be earned by those students who are going to study BTech in Computer Science and Engineering at NorthCap University. Now, all the courses that you've seen in the previous scheme, in the previous slide, each course is given a particular code. So how do you understand a particular code? So the first alphabet that you see here notifies the program. So for example, C for computer science, E for electronics, E for, there could be C for commerce. So basically different types of codes are used. CS basically for program, and L is for the type of the course. L represents the lecture type of course. It could be a tutorial type of a course. It could be a project type of a course. So this L represents type of course. The numeric code followed by this 314. 3 represents the level of the course. So now levels are defined such that between 100 and 400 level are for UG programs, 500 to 600 level courses are for PG programs. Even in UG programs, 100 level would probably represent first year, 200 second year, 300 third year, and so on, with slight variations in this, and 700 above level for PhD courses. So these are the different types of the courses that are present in this particular university. The L represents all lecture-based courses. Okay. P are the practical-based courses. They are laboratory-based programs, and as I told you, for a practical, 2 hours of practical counts to 1 credit. D are the project-based courses. For example, a course by ECD will mean Electronics and Communication Department project-based course. T are for industrial or in-house or practical training that you perform in between your summer break, during your summer break. C is for colloquium or seminar. R for professional practices. U for a common, it's actually common course, which is if it is being offered to the entire university, then we keep a common course code. S for independent study course. V for value added. M for MOOC certification courses. This particular slide shows a sample timetable. Now, this kind of timetable will be distributed to all the students. It is put up on the website also and available on other various platforms as well as on ERP. So you can see this belongs to EEC Engineering. This is for Electronics and Communication, 3rd semester, A section. And these are the different courses that are being taught. Here, list of teachers who are going to teach the students. This particular section are mentioned here, and the subjects and the classrooms wherein the classes shall be held. So this will be distributed very soon to all of you once your semester begins on September 22nd. Now, the various components of teaching learning processes are mentioned here. So while you are being taught, you're going to, these components are going to be involved in this teaching learning. So basically there will be lectures, there could be tutorials, there could be lab work, projects in your courses, assignments and quizzes definitely. We also involve some guest lectures from outside, from industry, who impart some practical knowledges to the students. We take students for industrial visits. Then we have value-added courses, MOOC courses, bridge courses, and of course for evaluation, the minors and the major component, major exams are there. Minor represents the midterm, which is generally, which happens after approximately 7 to 8 weeks because it's a 15-week semester, and major are the final exams. Here are a few glimpses of the students who have been, who have attended the guest lectures offered by various industry and academic experts. These are the industry visits students have been taking to various industries across. Of course, this is pre-pandemic time. There are a few pictures you can see here. They have been taken around, and some workshops that have been conducted. Now, to promote self-learning, basically UGC is recommending to all the universities, whether it's a private university or a government university, for the students to take up MOOC courses, massive open online courses across various platforms, specifically from swayam.gov.in portal or NPTEL portal. And up to 40% credits can be earned through MOOC courses. So at our university, we are encouraging students to take up MOOC courses in various forms. So these are the three different forms that we follow at our university. One is the full MOOC, wherein the student will be completely studying on his or her own. These courses are generally 12 to 15 week courses on SWAYAM or LPTL platforms, and minimum 80% mapping of the online course to our own NCU course should be there in order to be able to do this kind of course. Certificate is issued by the MOOC agency. There are no classes or attendance criteria for such courses, and registration fees of examination, minor, it's a very minimum sum to be paid by the student. No minor are conducted, and major, in case course coordinator recommends, are conducted. And the grades are transferred from NPTEL or SWAYAM to NCU. The second is the blended mode, wherein we provide full guidance and facilitation to the students while he or she is taking up the online course from SWAYAM or NPTEL. And third are supplementary courses. These are courses which students can do along with the regular courses which they study at the university. The academic process and facilities which we offer through Dean Office or at the university are students get and register in regular courses as per their scheme. They can also register in reappear courses in case they have some backlogs left which they could not clear. And reappear courses can be enrolled in two modes, regular and supplementary mode. For regular mode, they will have to take up classes, internals will have to be evaluated. For supplementary mode, only minor and major exams will be retaken, and accordingly the result will be reevaluated. There is a summer semester which is offered at the university during the month of June and July, and only this is for final year students in case they have a few backlog lefts and they're not able to complete their degree due to those backlogs. Okay. Re-major exams are conducted for medical cases, and genuine medical cases with proofs have to be informed to the HOD, and accordingly this will be done. CGPA improvement is also conducted for those final year students who have missed the borderline CGPA. For example, if 6 is the CGPA required, which is equivalent to 60% in first class degree, if they have missed that borderline, they can apply for CGPA. At the NorthCap University, we follow mentoring and counseling sessions for students, and every student has a particular mentor. So a particular faculty member is going to counsel around 25 students right from the first semester. Many of you have already got the name and the details of your mentors and started contacting your mentors, and they are there for your professional guidance, for your career advancement, course specific, if you have issues, laboratory specific issues, and even your personal issues, you can contact your mentor. Okay. We also purport the peer tutor learning in the classroom, that is also called as peer learning. So from your own class, in your own classroom, you can study from a student who is willing to help you. So senior students or from your senior. So senior students who are generally deanless students who have very high grades and are willing to teach the students who are struggling to understand certain concepts, they are helped by those particular students. Coming to the credit system at the university. So the credit system, which reflects students' proficiency in a course, is based on the performance of the students in internal evaluation as well as major examination. So students are permitted to appear in the major examination only and only if he or she has been on rolls of the institute. So you have to register in a particular course to be able to appear for the examination in that particular course, and also satisfy the attendance criteria as in the course as per the attendance rules, which I'm going to be mentioning later on. Also, there should be no case of indiscipline in his or her name, and he should not be a defaulter in the payment of tuition fee. So then the students will be allowed to appear for the major examination, final examination. At the NorthCap University, we follow relative grading. The students are graded on the basis of their individual performance in comparison to the performance of the rest of the class. So we do not, give percentage or marks as such, but a grade is given to the students, which is relative to the other performance of the other students in the class. Right? So this allows for keeping plagiarism at bay, and these are in accordance to the top international universities across the world. You see grading system is followed, and only the top students in the class, that's a maximum 10% students, are awarded A+ grade. So there is a category also for every grade, maximum of certain percentage of students are provided with that particular grade. These are the grade and grade points that are offered. So as per the performance, if it is outstanding, 10% students get A+ grade, and that is equivalent to 10 grade point. Excellent is A, which is equal to 9 grade point, and so on. There are certain courses which are non-credit courses, so only satisfactory and non-satisfactory are awarded to those particular courses. So these grade points have to be converted into course points by multiplying the grade point with the credit of the course. As I mentioned earlier, when I was showing the scheme, every course has a credit. So let's say there is a course with a credit 4 and a student has earned a grade point of 8, then the course points would be 8 into 4, that is 32. So this way you calculate the course points for each particular course. Okay. And then based on these course points, we calculate two types of grade points averages, which are called as semester Cgpa and cumulative GPA. So semester GPA is for a particular semester, and cumulative GPA is for the overall, all the semester that you have studied till now from the beginning. Okay. And the formula to calculate the SGPA and the CGPA is given over here. This is summation of all the points that you calculate, that is credits into the grade point that you have earned divided by total credits. So all the course points that you earn in a particular semester divided by the credits that you have earned in a particular semester will give you SGPA. Overall, what course points you have earned divided by overall credits will give you the CGPA for all the semesters. Okay. This is how the SGPA and the CGPA are calculated. Now in the NorthCap University, we have biometric machines installed in all the classrooms. Till when the physical classes were conducted, all the students would come and punch, and the attendance would automatically get uploaded on the ERP system. There's a rule for a minimum of 70% attendance in all the courses. And the remaining 30% accounts for the illness and the contingency. Beyond 70%, illness will not be considered. This requirement will not be relaxed under any circumstances whatsoever. And of course, during the pandemic, as per the UGC and Government of Haryana rule, we had to relax this, but this is very strictly followed at the university. Now coming to the ERP system and registration at the university is done for all the courses, and ERP caters to all of these facilities at the university. Registration of the courses, you will be able to see your timetable on ERP platform. The internal and the minor exam marks will be shown to you on ERP. Your attendance can be visible on ERP. The admit card for your examination can be downloaded from ERP system. Your detailed grade sheet will be shown. You will be able to submit faculty feedback on ERP. All the notifications related to fee payment or holiday or other important notifications are also shown on ERP. Even your fee details are visible on ERP. So ERP system is used for all these important activities at the university. This is the portal erp.ncuindia.edu, where you will be given a username as password very soon. In fact, from tomorrow onwards, when you come to the university on one day, in the next 3 days, you will be registering on the ERP for your courses, for your first semester courses, right? So that's all from my side about the credit system and the ERP system at NorthCap University. Thank you, and you can send your questions in the chat box, please. Thank you so much. Over to you, Payal.
Thank you, ma'am, for guiding the students. Placement plays an important part in any individual's life. The university is proud to have an excellent record in placement. Mr. Anirudh Kaushik is the Senior Manager, Placement and Outreach Services at the NorthCap University. He has more than 13 years of diverse work experience in the field of business development, training and placement, career counseling, Corporate Relations and Branding since 2016. He is responsible for training and placements of the students from engineering, management, law, applied sciences, and liberal arts. I request Mr. Anirudh Kaushik to throw light on the placement cell of the university.
Thank you so much, Dr. Khanna. I hope that I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Thank you so much. My greetings to respected Pro-Chancellor Professor Prem Vrat, respected Vice Chancellor Professor Nupur Prakash, respected Pro-Chancellor Operations Professor Milind Padalkar, respected Dean Academics Dr. Swaran Ahuja, respected Deputy Dean Academics Professor Rekha Vig, respected Registrar Bikram Mohanty sir, our CTO Mr. Pankaj Srivastav, and all the HODs and directors of the particular departments. But most importantly, my greetings to all my dear new NCU family members and their parents. This is very important that now you will be a part of NCU, and I proudly say that these new family members will definitely create a mark in the industry after completing their course curriculum with us. I would like to thank each and every one of you for choosing the NorthCap University. Before starting off, I would like to give my special regards to all the parents out there who have made umpteen number of sacrifices, umpteen number of efforts for you, especially for you, to make all these efforts, all these further course of studies, actually making them possible. And I would request all of you to just give a virtual applause to each and every parent out there. And thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to start off with a small presentation, which is there. And I hope that this screen is visible to you.
Not yet.
Okay, let me wait for some time then. Is it visible now?
No.
Okay. Let me again try to fetch this up.
It's visible now.
With the full screen, Dr. Khanna?
Yeah.
Very nice. So what we have heard some of the words like internationalization, digitalization, academic journey, and all these things. Your academic curriculum, your academic journey need a result. And hopefully our department, that is called School of Professional Attachment, a centralized placement cell to understand it. And in my next course of presentation, I'll be using SPA word again and again. This is the short form of School of Professional Attachment. We would like to give you wings and act as a bridge between the corporate and you. I am one of the part of the School of Professional Attachment. I have a whole team of professionals which are working for you day and night for the upliftment of your placement figures. So let us start and give you an overview why you have chosen the right decision to choose NorthCap University as your preferred learning destination. Point number one, we have a consistent track record of excellent placement. We are above 95% of placement records each and every year we achieve. Because of that, we enjoy a excellent brand image among the corporates. Some of the leading companies nationally and internationally visit NorthCap University. We offer a multiple job offers to all our students. We give full support to the student until unless that student get placed. So you have given us a responsibility of trusting us for your next course of journey, and trust us, we will give you full support on this. This is the most important thing which we have. We have an army of 11,000 plus NCU alumni which are working nationally and internationally and serving companies and maintaining and retaining this brand called the NorthCap University. Now, you might have heard that a School of Professional Attachment, placement cell, some of the dignitaries during this session have mentioned about the great placements. Let us understand how it takes place. What is the role of School of Professional Attachment? How does it start and all this stuff? So we will be starting off with the career counseling and gap analysis, right? So you all have seen that movie Three Idiots, in which the movie clearly denotes the interest and the work which you do. So we also cater to same thing. We also believe in same thing. We also believe in nurturing your interests in whatever you do in your life. So we career counsel each and every student, and the doors of School of Professional Attachment and all your professors, all your mentors, or your alumni are open for you. So this deep horizon of these things, which includes the career counseling and gap analysis, whatever queries you have on terms of your strengths, weaknesses, how you can improve, what qualities you should inculcate in you for achieving big in life. So these all covers under career counseling and gap analysis. Continuous improvement in systems and processes. This university, let me tell you, because I will be, after a certain period of time, will acting as a friend of yours, as a mentor of yours. I hope that I would act like it. So this is a student-centric university wherein we listen to these students, we understand the students' requirements, and accordingly we continuously improve and change our systems and processes accordingly. We always believe in increased student ownership. We have from second year onwards, you will be inducted, on certain mentor-mentee relationships with respect to the placement part, right? So with respect to the placement part, we will, we have chosen some of the alumni who can help you out with that. We have made student placement committees which are accountable for addressing to various corporates, coming down to the campus and coordinating for the different, student-related activities plus the placement processes. So these student ownerships are always there. We assign a particular job to a student, and the whole responsibility is there with him. We have an improved industry attachment. I've just told you that the whole team of School of Professional Attachment is working relentlessly for the better industry attachment. We have edge from the university, and we are pretty much thankful to the whole university who supports us in this. The professors, the academic leaders, the admin people who continuously helps us in improving the industry attachment. Like you've just seen Dr. Khanna's and Dr. Vig's presentation, in which they have told you that we have certain industry attachments. By the virtue of all this, we enhance your employability, and I'll be covering the percentage of employability in the later part of the slides. Internships play, according to us, internship plays a vital role in nurturing your career and an organic growth of a student. Whatever you learn in internship, you have a fair view what exactly the corporate is. You will have a real view of corporate and what you need to do, how you need to improve. So this all comes when you do a good internship. So the School of Professional Attachment and the university will help you out with all the internships, and basis on that, we will also try to give you higher and better job placements. We obtain continuous industry feedback and change our academic curriculum accordingly, and there will be a series of guest lectures which will be there. There will be a series of industrial visit which will be there. There will be a series of pre-placement mock interviews which will be there, and everything. We are doing it just for you, and let me assure you that don't worry, we are there for you. Now let us look at some of the figures in the placements at NCU. Look at our marquee recruiters, and I'm proud to say my heart goes like in full joy showing you this slide. We have, look at, for CSC we have Adobe, we have Amazon, we have TCS, we have Optum. For ECE we have Intel, we have Ericsson, we have Siemens, we have Orange. For mechanical we have Denso, Daikin, we have Blue Star, we have Mando, we have Maruti. For School of Management, we have HDFC Bank, Urban Company, Paytm, Make My Trip, Zomato, and all these big companies, big tech giants, big unicorns, and the big corporates with its NorthCap University. And mind you, these all are our regular recruiters, right? Now, let us go to the 5 years of the placement summary of our university. We are still under process of 2021 placement batch. So, basis on that, you can see the consistent placement summary and the consistent numbers, the bars which have the skyscraper bars which have gone up. We have covered 100% or 94% of the placement each year. This is the salary bracket pertaining to the 2021. The last year BTech highest salary was 42 lakh rupees. For management it was 12, and for law it is 10 lakh rupees. And consistently we are increasing. The average salary of our university has gone up to 6.20 for BTech, 6 lakh rupees for SOM, and somewhere around 5 package for School of Law. These are some of our proud alumni, their testimonials they have shared on the request that we'll be showing it to our new NCU family members. So this is Ishita Mehta's who was placed in Fidelity International, Nishant Yadav who is placed in Deloitte. We have Gaurav Singh who is placed in Daikin Industries, Mitasha Sapra who is placed in SpiceJet Airlines. And students, just a humble request of mine, 3.5 years you'll be extensively working with academics, you're learning, you'll be doing curriculum activities, extracurricular activities, but all these sum up to a product, and we consider it like a family member product which we need to sell into the market. Whatever you'll do in 3.5 years, because our last semester is completely based on the internship based in the corporate. So we would like to request you in the beginning itself that 3.5 years give everything to you and your family, because these 4 years if you dedicate it to you and your family, you will be through in this part of life, and you do not need anybody's support for that. Thank you so much. My name is Anirudh Kaushik. I sits down in the new building N301. The department name is the School of Professional Attachment. Anytime you can walk in, anytime, I must tell you, anytime you can walk in. The whole team is there. We have Mr. Shakil Hassan, who is the senior manager. We have Mr. Devi Prasad, who is the senior executive operations. Me, everybody is there just to help you. We will be acting as your mentors, as your friend, and everything whatever we can provide it to you, we will be providing it to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for patiently listening to me. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for the detailed information on the placement aspect of the university. With this, we have come to the end of the first session of orientation program. Dear students, to know more about your future life at the NorthCap University and to get acquainted with various clubs, professional societies, student activities, learning management system, library, thought lab, tinkering lab, and incubation center at the NorthCap University, and also for fun and frolics activities, you all are requested to join back at 2 p.m. today for the second session of the orientation program. Thank you everyone for joining us for the introductory session of the orientation program.
Thank you all. Thank you, students.